Namaskar, good evening. You're watching Nation Wants to Know and I'm Swati Joshi. For a party that berates its own leaders for attending Mahashivratri celebrations, for a party that slammed Mahakumbh, for a party that once coined the term Hindu terror, for a party that is accused of targeting Sanatan Dharma repeatedly, and for that party to seek funds from temple for government schemes, does it not reek of double standards? The Congress government in Himachal Pradesh has asked state government-run temple trusts to contribute funds for one of the government's welfare scheme, the Sukh Ashray scheme. And there are 36 major temple trusts in Himachal Pradesh that have been requested to provide funds for the schemes of the government. A letter was in fact shot off by the state government's culture department to temple trusts on the 29th of Jan, asking them to contribute. This move has invited sharp reactions from the BJP, which claims Sukhu government is also pressurizing temple trusts to release the funds as soon as possible, accusing the Congress of eyeing temple funds after targeting Sanatan. BJP has announced that the party will oppose this Congress government's move tooth and nail, but asked Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu about it, the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, he says he won't comment on allegations being made by BJP and its leaders.
हिमाचल प्रदेश में सरकार ने हाल ही में एक फैसला लिया है कि सरकार के पास पैसे नहीं है। सरकार के एक विभाग के सेक्रेटरी डिप्टी कमिश्नर को चिट्ठी लिखते हैं कि मंदिरों और ट्रस्ट में जो पैसा है, जो सरकारी नियंत्रण में हिमाचल प्रदेश में लगभग 36 टोटल मंदिर हैं, उन मंदिरों और ट्रस्ट में जो पैसा है, उस पैसे को सरकार के खजाने में जमा कर दें, ताकि हिमाचल प्रदेश की 2 योजना को चलाने के लिए हम उस पैसे को खर्च कर सकें।
मुझे इस मामले में अगर कोई, मैं जयराम जी की बात पर टिप्पणी नहीं देना चाहता, क्योंकि जयराम जी बिना तथ्यों के बात करते।
Now, top Congress leaders in Himachal Pradesh are countering BJP's allegations by stating that not just temple trusts, they are also requesting people from all walks of life to donate to the Sukh Ashray scheme. As per the Congress, this move will motivate people to donate for a good cause.
मंदिरों की बात ही नहीं है। हम चाहते हैं कि लोग इसमें जो अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं, इसमें आके बढ़ चढ़कर दान दें और अच्छे कार्य के लिए अपना योगदान अवश्य दें, ये मेरा मानना है। अब बीजेपी क्या कह रही है ये मुझे ज्ञान नहीं है कि क्यों इस तरीके से इन्होंने तोड़ मरोड़ के ये बात आगे पब्लिक में रखी है। और ऐसा बोलना कि ये सरकार ने एटीएम बना रखा है और नॉनसेंस, they talk irrelevant things which is not true. They should see कि किस कॉज के लिए मांगा जा रहा है। मैं बीजेपी के लोगों से भी आह्वान करती हूं कि आप भी अच्छे कॉज के लिए, इन बच्चों को इनका भविष्य सुधारने के लिए हम सब पार्टी से ऊपर उठकर इन लोगों की मदद करें।
So the Congress is saying we are asking everyone to contribute. The BJP meanwhile reminding the Congress of how under UPA government land was allegedly gifted to Delhi Waqf Board, and now when the Congress is in power in Himachal Pradesh, they are accused of trying to extract from temples. Congress though is hitting back in equal measure, claiming that the previous BJP government of Himachal Pradesh left the finances of the state in dire straits. Listen in.
जिस कांग्रेस पार्टी ने दिल्ली की 120 से ज्यादा प्राइम प्रॉपर्टीज वक्फ के नाम पे कर दी, जो कांग्रेस पार्टी ने वक्फ को एक लैंड माफिया के रूप में इस देश में चलने दिया, आज वही कांग्रेस पार्टी मंदिरों को लूटने का प्रयास हिमाचल के अंदर कर रही है। अगर इनकी नीति और नीयत साफ होती तो ये वक्फ को जमीन नहीं देते। अगर इनकी नीति और नियम साफ होती तो दिल्ली की जमीन को वक्फ को गिरवी नहीं रखते, परंतु इनकी नीति सनातन विरोध की है। इसीलिए मंदिरों से पैसा लूटने की बात करते हैं और जमीनों को वक्फ को गिफ्ट करते हैं। तभी हम कहते हैं राहुल गांधी की कांग्रेस सनातन विरोधी कांग्रेस है।
Over the last few months, the Congress government has come under fire for pushing the state into a debt crisis. The BJP says financial health is suffering because of the Khatakhat freebie model. Let's in fact take you through instances on the basis of which critics have accused the Congress Sarkar of financial mismanagement. Rupees 86,788 crore debt crisis in the state. Financial crisis due to unpaid power dues. High Court allows sale of Himachal Bhavan. Let's take a look at other instances as well. And all of this being cited by the BJP. Salaries of state government employees delayed. BJP says this is directly related to their Khatakhat model. Infrastructure projects stalled in the state, and now the government is eyeing mandir funds for their government schemes. Is this justified? Isn't this double standard? This was the Bharatiya Janata Party is asking. And before, in fact, we open up the debate and go across to our guests, let me reiterate the question that we are asking. Is this justified for the Himachal government to seek temple trusts to donate their fund to run the government schemes? We've opened the polling line. You can log on to the social media platform X. Our handle is @TimesNow. You can have your say, register your vote. The question we are asking is, Himachal Pradesh government eyeing temple funds, is that justified? And we'll reflect the result, what your verdict is, at the end of the debate. Let's now open up the debate and let's go across to our guests. We are joined by Chetan Brakta of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We'll be joined by Rahul Ishwar in just a bit. We have Advocate Kaushal Mungta, leader of the Congress, and Lokesh Jindal, पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट. लेट मी फर्स्ट बिगिन विद मिस्टर मुंगटा. मुंगटा जी, कल ही हम ये बात कर रहे थे कि कैसे डीके शिव कुमार को पार्टी के ही कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि आइडियोलॉजी डाइल्यूट हो जाती है जब आप महाशिवरात्रि के इवेंट में जाते हैं, और आज खबर आ रही है कि टेंपल ट्रस्ट से पैसा मांगा जा रहा है गवर्नमेंट स्कीम के लिए. भारतीय जनता पार्टी कह रही है कि आप एक तरफ तो एंटी सनातन है और दूसरी तरफ आपको चाहिए मंदिर का पैसा.
सबसे पहले तो स्वाति मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि आपने शायद होमवर्क नहीं किया है, आपकी जो टीम है उसने भी होमवर्क नहीं किया है. सबसे पहले आप ये देखिए, महाराष्ट्र सरकार ने 2 महीने पहले शिरडी मंदिर ट्रस्ट से 500 करोड़ रुपीस लिया है, और ये टाइम्स नाउ की खबर है. गवर्नमेंट गेट्स 500 करोड़ फ्रॉम शिरडी टेंपल ट्रस्ट इन श्राइन डिस्ट्रिक्ट फॉर इरिगेशन स्कीम. पानी की स्कीम के लिए, सिंचाई की योजना के लिए महाराष्ट्र सरकार आपके जो है भाजपा की सरकार 500 करोड़ रुपए लेती है, तब आप कोई कार्यक्रम नहीं करवाते हैं. और हिमाचल की सरकार ने ना कोई आदेश किया है, ना कोई सरकारी चिट्ठी निकली है, ना किसी प्रकार का पैसा किसी
कल्चर डिपार्टमेंट ने चिट्ठी नहीं लिखी.
सुन लीजिए स्वाति, मुझे 2 मिनट दीजिए, 28 मिनट आप कर लीजिएगा और भाजपा का प्रवक्ता कर लेंगे.
नहीं, उसकी कोई जरूरत नहीं है, आपको भी मौका देंगे, आप बोलिए.
सुन लीजिए, हमारी सरकार ने सुखाश्रय योजना ऐसी योजना है पूरे हिंदुस्तान के अंदर एकमात्र योजना है जो गरीब बच्चों के लिए, अनाथ बच्चों के लिए और अपंग बच्चों के लिए एक जो है सुखविंदर सिंह सुक्खू जी की अगुवाई में योजना बनी है, जिसमें कि चिल्ड्रन ऑफ द स्टेट का दर्जा दिया गया है अनाथ बच्चों को. उन्हें जो है हर महीने जो है आपका पॉकेट मनी मिलता है, विदेश भ्रमण होता है, बच्चों को जो है चिल्ड्रन ऑफ द स्टेट यानी कि स्टेट उनका पेरेंट्स है. इस प्रकार की योजना पहले हिंदुस्तान के अंदर बनी है, जो कि सुक्खू साहब का दम था जिन्होंने बनाई थी. तो सरकार ने आह्वान किया है कि अगर कोई मंदिर, मस्जिद, चर्च, गुरुद्वारा या कोई,
वही मैं आपसे जानना चाह रही हूँ मुंगटा जी, कल्चर डिपार्टमेंट ने ये लेटर केवल मंदिर को लिखा है या ऐसे लेटर्स आपने दूसरे धर्मों के रिलीजियस प्लेसेस को भी लिखा है, प्लेसेस ऑफ वर्शिप को भी लिखा है कि बाकी जो धर्म के मंदिर हैं, मस्जिद हैं, गुरुद्वारा है, वो भी प्लीज कंट्रीब्यूट कीजिए, या केवल मंदिर के पैसे पर नजर है?
सुन लीजिए, ऐसा नहीं है, ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं है. सबसे आह्वान है और कोई प्रकार का लिखित आदेश किसी को नहीं किया गया. जयराम ठाकुर जी लगातार इस प्रकार की राजनीति करते हैं जिसका हम विरोध करते हैं. दूसरी बात, आपने कर्ज दिखा रहे थे आप कि हिमाचल प्रदेश पर 86,000 करोड़ रुपए का कर्ज है.
ये लेटर ये भाजपा का लेटर है.
सुन लीजिए,
तो ये जो लेटर है भाजपा का लेटर है, दैट हैज बीन रिटन टू ऑल द कमिश्नर्स, टेंपल कम डेप्यूटी कमिश्नर्स हिमाचल प्रदेश एक्सेप्ट कुल्लू एंड किन्नौर. ये भाजपा का लेटर है, ये भाजपा का फेक लेटर है.
500 करोड़ रुपीस महाराष्ट्र ने शिरडी टेंपल से ले लिया. सुन लीजिए, और हम सिर्फ आह्वान कर रहे हैं तो ये खबर बन गई है. इतनी जो है मैं कहता हूँ गिरी हुई राजनीति नहीं होनी चाहिए. और
चेतन ब्राक्ता, ये गिरी हुई राजनीति है. यू आर टेकिंग मनी इन महाराष्ट्र and you are pointing fingers at the Sukhu government in Himachal Pradesh. Please respond.
Swati, he is lying absolutely. There is a letter which is in front of you. Government of Himachal Revenue Secretary, the secretary has written to the DCs, except two districts. We have got about 12 districts, 10 districts. They have written the letter, and I learned from our sources that they have forcefully taken 25 lakhs from one of the Shakti Peeths. Now the irony is that money which has been taken by this government, by the Sukhu government to Shimla, the temple, the employees of the temples do not get their salaries. This is the irony. Now there has been a reckless, borrowing by this government, and I must correct your data there. The loan amount has gone above 1 lakh crore. To point out, 30,000 crore has been taken in last 2 years by this government, the loan, and 30,000 government has been given by Modi government to government of Himachal. 60,000 crores, and we do not know where this money is going. Now into 2022 elections, they had given false promises, the 10 guarantee, which they popularly say, to fund those guarantees of theirs. They've been taking money forcefully from these temples.
Okay.
To give you one more perspective, there has been, there has been no check on financial mismanagement. Their minister has been touring.
Since you are, no, one second. Since there are multiple allegations that you are leveling, Mr. Brakta, let me take a point-by-point rebuttal from Mr. Mungta. Mr. Mungta, ब्राक्टा जी कह रहे हैं कि फाइनेंशियल मिसमैनेजमेंट के लिए रिस्पॉन्सिबल आप, स्कीम्स लेकर आए आप, लेकिन वो स्कीम्स चलती रही, इसके लिए आपको मंदिर का पैसा चाहिए, सरकार जिम्मेदारी क्यों नहीं उठाती? और आज जो फाइनेंशियल वैसे वो किसकी गलती से हुआ है?
स्वाति, आपने दिखाया कि हिमाचल प्रदेश पर 86,000 करोड़ समथिंग जो है हमारे पर डेप्ट है। मैं आपको बता दूं 47,000 करोड़ रुपए था जब वीरभद्र सिंह की सरकार 2017 में चली गई थी, छोड़ के गई थी। जयराम ठाकुर जी बने, वो 47,000 करोड़ से 75,000 करोड़ पर ले गए, जिसमें से कि आप खुद सोच लीजिए कितना 40,000 करोड़ से ऊपर का अकेला कर्ज जयराम ठाकुर ने लिया, जबकि डबल इंजन की सरकार थी। दूसरी बात, हमारी सरकार ने एक भी रुपए अभी तक जो है सुखाश्रय योजना और जो है सुख सम्मान योजना में अभी तक नहीं आया है। केवल इसको जो धार्मिक इश्यू बनाया जा रहा है, जिसका कि हम विरोध करते हैं।
एक मिनट, अगर वो इतना कर्ज आपके ऊपर छोड़ करके गए थे तो इस तरह की स्कीम्स लॉन्च करने के पहले कुछ तो कैलकुलेशन, कुछ तो गणित, बेसिक मैथ आपकी सरकार ने लगाया होगा कि हम कितने स्कीम्स लॉन्च कर सकते हैं, भविष्य में कितने कर पाएंगे, कितनी हमसे चल पाएंगी।
सुन लीजिए, इस योजना के लिए पर्याप्त बजट है। अगर महाराष्ट्र सरकार 500 करोड़ रुपए ले
नहीं, अगर पर्याप्त बजट है तो फिर मंदिरों से क्यों कहा जा रहा है कि आप अपना पैसा दीजिए? चाहे वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी पैसा ले, चाहे वो कांग्रेस ले। राहुल ईश्वर हमारे साथ एक्टिविस्ट जो इस मुद्दे पर हमेशा बोलते हैं। राहुल ईश्वर, is this not double standards and hypocrisy? And at the moment I'm not even bringing into picture the anti-Sanatan statements made. All I'm asking is it fair to take the temple trust money to fund government welfare schemes?
Just two submissions. First, Article 25 and 26 is fundamental right guaranteed to devotees of all the faiths. Whereas temple, mosque, church, their money should not be taken by the government. It is as simple as that. And please remember, secular government cannot take money from a religious spiritual institution called temple, church or mosque. It is as simple as that. Why do you want to only take money? See, I'm a Gandhian, I'm a pluralist. But with due respect, may I ask, will you take money from mosque? Will you take money from church? Will you take money from any other religious institution? So Hindu temples are singled out for loot. This is not done. And please remember, it is violation of constitution itself. Temples can do charity of their own. And please remember, whatever temple has, church or mosque has, right, it is not public money. It is devotees' money.
Okay, it is devotees' money. It's meant for the development of the temple, Lokesh Jindal. And in case you're, let's say you're asking money to keep your schemes up and running, ask it from everyone, all the religious institutes. Why only write these letters to temple trusts? BJP says, you know, this is double standards because you're in alliance with those who call Sanatan Dharma AIDS and malaria and other such diseases. And then on the other hand, you want people's money that they donate to the temples.
Let's get certain facts right. The letter was issued by the secretary from the Language Cultural Department to 35 large temple institutions that are managed by the government. There are 35 big temples that are managed by the government. And over here, we had the SDM. He was directed that all the contributions would be voluntary by the temples. So all the temple trusts, they were required to have a consultation with the SDM, and they were all required to make sure that, they were all required to take a decision how they would be contributing to the Sukhashray as well as the other scheme for the destitute and the orphaned kids in Himachal Pradesh. Now, the point is, such forms of contributions have been made by the temples even during the COVID times. They had voluntarily contributed in Himachal Pradesh. And even now, the final decision rests upon the temple trusts. It is not something that is forced upon the temples. Okay. So we must get the facts absolutely right. What the claim is being made is highly erroneous. There is no form of a pressure. And Mr. Ishwar, when you are talking about Article 25 and Article 26, please read Article 26 Clause 2. It clearly says that the state, it can very well consider taking decisions with respect to secular areas. It is not, the state cannot interfere with respect to rituals that are observed in a temple, but with respect to secular aspects in a temple. And if you have read the Temple Management Act of Himachal Pradesh, it clearly lays down how the gold, silver,
Lokesh Jindal, if the temple trust on its own voluntarily keeps donating for various schemes, there has to be a limit to the number of schemes that the government is launching based on the kind of money that is available. And to put that additional burden, because that ultimately that money is that of the Aam Aadmi Party, of the Aam Aadmi, I beg your pardon. That money is coming in from the pockets of the Aam Aadmi.
No. The government, it looks after the maintenance as well as it keeps giving the endowment to 35 large temples, and only those temples were asked to voluntarily take decision with respect to contributions to the Sukhashray scheme. And secondly, the other appeal is being made to the people at large on the similar lines as the Prime Minister had appealed during the COVID times.
Okay, Mr. Brakta wants to come in. Mr. Brakta, you are politicizing this issue. It's a generic call given to everyone, not just the temple. Yes, a letter has been written to them, but a generic call given to everyone. Whoever can afford, please contribute.
See, one is the letter, one is that part, and they're forcefully taking the money. I just quoted 25 lakh taken from one of the Shakti Peeths in Lower Himachal. Second, why only Hindu temples? Why not the mosques? Why not the churches? So many other religious institutes in Himachal Pradesh. Why not they are taking money from those institutes? So I want to make it very clear. Congress now has come with another narrative this afternoon when this came into the national media, that they're asking from the public.
Okay.
Till yesterday, not even a single appeal from the Chief Minister or from their party has gone to the public.
So this appeal is happening now, Mungta ji. That's what Mr. Brakta is saying, that this appeal is happening now after the controversy and backlash. You're now saying that we've appealed to everyone, and it's not just limited to the Temple Trust Fund. Mungta ji.
मेरी बात सुनिए, आज हमारे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री सुखविंदर सिंह सुक्खू जी ने भी क्लियर किया है कि जयराम ठाकुर जी तथ्यों पर बात नहीं करते, और इरिगेशन स्कीम के लिए 500 करोड़ लिया जा सकता है, परंतु हम अगर आह्वान भी करें तो वो हमारे खिलाफ हो जाता है। और हम वो कांग्रेसी हिमाचल के जिन्होंने धर्मांतरण के खिलाफ जो है बिल लाया था, कानून बनाया था।
लेकिन I have to wrap up, but very quickly, Rahul Ishwar, it's the same party that maintained distance from Pran Pratishtha because they thought perhaps that it would look like they are siding with a particular religion. But when it comes to money, it's fine.
And please remember, Hindu community is a very large-hearted community, but that doesn't mean anybody can take us for a ride. That's the reason why, if you are really Sanatan, please remember those remarks against Sri Ram, those remarks, dengue, malaria, so many other things. After all this, when you take money, naturally, if you are a Mahatma Gandhi and you are saying we should do charity, we will remember. But when you are a Udayanidhi Stalin and supporters of Udayanidhi Stalin who say this, naturally people will be suspect. So Congress should introspect.
All right. So the BJP believes this is double standards. The Himachal Pradesh government and the Chief Minister himself hitting back, saying that these allegations are not based on facts. And this is a ritual. This is something that has been happening from a long time. The Temple Trust voluntarily contributes for multiple welfare schemes. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. And it's now time to reveal the results of the poll. And this is what people had to say. The question that we asked was, Himachal Pradesh government eyes temple funds. Is that justified? Well, yes, 15.2% people believe yes, the government can take that fund. It's justified. 84.8% people believe no, the government seeking money from the Temple Trust funds for their welfare schemes is not justified. And with that, in fact, we're slipping into a very short break. Lot more lined up for you on the other side. Stay on with us.